What's going on, y'all? So today we talking about the Eastern State Penitentiary. It's located at 2027 Fairmount Avenue in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Zip code 19130. So the Eastern State Penitentiary opened in the year of 1829. The Eastern State Penitentiary sat on 11 acres of land, taking up a full city block. That's a that's a big long ass prison. I'm not gonna lie. Excuse my French. That's a whole full city block, man. Eastern State Penitentiary had a 30-foot wall around it. You ain't getting up out of there. It's over. Eastern State Penitentiary had started with 1,700 inmates in the 1920s. So, 1,700 inmates, that's a very small amount. But, if you don't have that many guards or anything like that, that's not nothing. But the Eastern State Penitentiary, they started with 1,700, but they grew to more than 85,000 inmates. Wow. Over 85,000 inmates. It's crazy. It's crazy. Eastern State Penitentiary had vaulted skylight cells, huge rec yards, and high security cell blocks. They had a workshop, but the workshop was added at a later on date and time. The Eastern State Penitentiary had a death row cell block, and that was also highly segregated. So they were always on lockdown. If you are moving around, it's really only one at a time, because it's death row inmates. They don't know what they're gonna do. They don't know, anything. They're unpredictable. So I don't know. All I know is I couldn't accept that job. Eastern State Penitentiary had mob boss Al Capone serving time in 1929. Al Capone was allowed to furnish his cell with luxurious rugs, fine furniture, nice paintings, and even had a radio. Listen, my boy cell was the spot. You hear me? I'm trying to tell y'all, he had it going on. Eastern State Penitentiary also has Slick Willie doing time for robbing banks. Slick Willie orchestrated a massive 1945 escape by tunneling out of the penitentiary. My boy was good at robbing banks. He robbed multiple banks. Well, I won't say he was good at it, because you got caught, brother. Yeah. But the craziest part is him building a tunnel to escape out of prison from his cell. I don't understand, my boy. What you used? A spoon or a spork? It's crazy. Eastern State Penitentiary would close in the year of 1971 due to shifting away from solitary confinement. So they wanted to move away from always having everyone on lockdown and stuff like that. Overcrowding as well, and psychological impacts on inmates. So, when you leave somebody locked in somewhere too long, or basically, like, as an example, like on the shoe, if you know, you know what I'm saying? You got a little light. It's dark in there, my boy. You know what I'm saying? So the Eastern State Penitentiary. So a couple facts about the Eastern State Penitentiary, which is wild. They only just didn't house just men. The Eastern State Penitentiary, as a prison, had 1,000 women that was held at the prison in 1923. And around 294 children ages 11 through 20 years old were in prison between 1833 and 1850. So during these times, if you did wrong, you're going to prison. Apparently, from what they say right here, you know what I'm saying. But yeah, yo, that's all I got for the Eastern State Penitentiary. I appreciate y'all. I thank y'all so much. Thank you for all y'all support. Much love for real, for real. I really appreciate y'all. I'm thankful and grateful for y'all. I got more on the way as always. My name is Chris. I'm rocking with y'all, and y'all rocking with me. I'm always rocking with y'all, and y'all know that. You know what I'm saying? More on the way. Stay blessed. Stay safe.